Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Game Week 9 of our Premier League predictions. I'm sorry for Game Week 8. I didn't come through, but I was kind of busy. But let's get to it and internalize each and every game individually. So, Leeds versus West Ham United. So, what can I say about these two teams? Leeds want to play against any team. So in the league, they are not there to be boast. So I feel that this one will be a tight game, especially since West Ham have just hired a new manager. They want their first win, even if it's away or home. They are not in a good running, but I think it's the more superior team amongst the two, and they want to control the ball. For me, I do feel that this one will be a tight, cagey affair. And I with them having good control, I think they might win, especially their way, the way Nuno Espirito Santos want to play. I feel they are a bit more superior in the quality as, as compared to Leeds, but Leeds will be always a threat on the counter. So for this game, I think I will go with a 2-1 win for West Ham. They might surprise us. They might even nick more than that. So 2-1, sorry, win for West Ham there. So Chelsea, Sunderland, Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. They are in the midst of making this place. They want to make Stamford Bridge a fortress. So they haven't been conceding easily at Stamford, but Sunderland is another team which has shown resilience and they don't want to be pushed around easily. I feel that Chelsea, yes, might win this one, but narrowly. So not the disjointment of teams that we've been seeing. So yeah, I'm seeing a 1-0, 2-0, not more than that. So for this game, I think Chelsea will win 2-0, and that will be enough. So Newcastle Fulham, this one is a very very tricky outing for both teams. Honestly, I feel that Newcastle losing last time out to Brighton might want to bounce back. Fulham as well, they lost to Arsenal. This is another derby, London derby. I don't feel that any of these team is a weak team, especially when looking at the players that they have, the exposure. So I feel that this one might be a draw, 2-2 at best, because I feel that both teams will score and both teams have the capability to find the net in halves. So yeah, I feel that that's a draw. United Brighton. Stats do tell us that Brighton will go to Old Trafford and win. Um, Brighton won against Newcastle. They have beaten also Chelsea. They are big teams maulers, so they will pounce on mistakes. And I'm not so sure, even though United have been on a good run in the last two games, I'm not so sure that they are ones to back. So I'm not quite confident in United, not just yet, until they give us a streak of 4 or 5 games. But as for now, I would want to bet on a team that knows how to play with ball better. And for me right now, I feel that Brighton is a more dominant team than United. And I would want to go the United way. But even if they're at home, I feel that Brighton will have more of the ball and will cause an upset. So, yes, United might score, but I feel that Brighton will win 3-1. Brentford Liverpool should be a way to bounce back for Liverpool. Brentford wants only to attack on counter attacks, which might be a route, especially since Konate and Van Dijk don't want to step out into midfield and tackle and get into those kinds of physical duels. Now, the middle of the park is where Brentford are so strong. Yes, at the back line they are very good. They are very physical players. Liverpool might suffer in that midfield because when you get dominant physical players in the midfield and you players are the likes of McAllister, the likes of Soboslai, the likes of Vats. Uh, Honestly, it's only Gravenberg in the midfield who's bigger or is more of a bully. I think the rest might be bullied. So for me, they will find it hard to score. The outlet, the way Liverpool is trying to transition right now, is more of pushing Salah wide and Gakpo inwards, which isn't working right because the more, the better the person at scoring, I think the closer to goal he should be. Salah has been more of a creator in the first 8, 9 games, in the first introduction of the season. And I don't see that as a good way because I don't know how and Slot is wanting to use Salah this season. I'm finding Salah more of he's been limited to counters. He's splitting wide. He's going so much wider than the normal where he used to run into the box. It's not an ideal position for Salah, and Gakpo is the one who is running in behind. So Gakpo is not clinical as compared to Salah. So in this kind of game, yes, I've given so much on those two teams, but I feel Liverpool still have one aching and will win this game, probably 2-1. Yeah, I feel that Brentford will score their goal. So 2-1 to Liverpool. Bournemouth, Nottingham. Nottingham have hired uh, a Premier League coach from a survivor coach. I would just say that a coach who has coached Burnley before. We know his way of style of play. He's not a dominant as per se on the ball coach, so you expect Andoni Aliola's Bournemouth to control possession, and they are at home, and they have the likes of Semenyo who is very on form, and also their midfield is good and pacey. So I don't know. I just do feel that this is a game that Nottingham has been losing to Bournemouth. And for me, I just do find another Bournemouth win here, especially because they're at home and they're on form. So I'm backing Bournemouth to win probably 3-0, honestly. I don't see Nottingham scoring. Arsenal Crystal Palace, a London derby. Arsenal is good. Top of the table, they're scoring. They're not conceding much, barely conceding. Crystal Palace have started conceding, which is not a good sign, especially for a mid-table team. But I think in big games, they are upsetters. They upset Chelsea, they upset Liverpool, they have upset Man City. Arsenal could be next. And the fact that Arsenal, I would say this, against Atletico, you just have those one-off games that you score many goals. But Arsenal is not myriads or they don't score so many goals. And in such a game where you're struggling to score and your opposition might score as well, these kind of games end or come to end in draws more often than not. So Arsenal might be at home, they might be on a good running, but the fact that they don't score so many goals will make this encounter be so difficult for them. And for me, I don't know why, I just feel that a draw is about to come in this game. So yes, top of the table, but I feel that this is a 1-1 draw for the teams. Aston Villa, Man City, another tap outing for Manchester City. Aston Villa have started winning. They have 5 on the bounce across all competitions. I still do back them to win. No, sorry, Man City to win. Haaland is very, very much on form, and he's scoring for fun. A chance for Haaland is just a chance you see going each and every time, each and every day of the week. So I feel Man City will win this one. By how many goals? I'm not so sure, but another one. Sorry, Aston Villa might score. Man City's defense, I still don't trust it, so I expect them to concede, and I expect them Haaland to make them win his usual trademark goals. So 2-1 to Manchester City. Wolves Burnley. Um, Wolves haven't won a game. Burnley have won against Leeds and against the likes of West Ham and Sunderland. Okay, I feel I don't know. Wolves are on a tightrope right now. Pereira was a good manager when he came in. He showed signs of recovery, but right now Wolves are just dwindling and dwindling, and they are nowhere to be found. So I don't know how to honestly rate this manager, but I do feel that it's a good time to fight for something, especially since it's Burnley. So you can't be beaten by every team. Teams above you and teams below you, the teams should be beaten. So I feel that Wolves might get something in this game. Fight for something honestly. They might be buoyed by the fact that it's also a relegation candidate. So yeah, I feel that Wolves will win this one narrowly, probably a 1-0, and get their first win of the season to get the season going. So the last game of the game week is Everton and Tottenham. Everton, for me, is better poised to win than Tottenham. I don't know why. I don't still don't fancy Tottenham. They started so well, but they're struggling to score. It's still the same old Tottenham. Just that the changing manager made them defensively sound. Attacking wise, I better have Everton on a good day because Everton look like they're so good going forward. Grealish, Dewsbury Hall, and Ndiaye can hurt any team in the EPL. So, with that said, kudos. I don't know even the front line for Tottenham, honestly. They just shift too much. There's no chemistry just yet. I just do feel that Everton will score goals, not even one or two. Because, yes, having Van der Ven and the likes of Romero in a game doesn't guarantee you wins. Nope. I just do feel that Everton are better poised to win this game, honestly. Uh, Based on vibe. So I'm just gonna give Everton a late winner to probably Tottenham will score a one. So yeah, with that, I feel that I should end it there and see you next time.